few little tips for winter, because we are in winter in Melbourne. What we've got here is our chlorinator, and we've also got our solar controller. Right, so now winter time, on average, you need your pump to run for 8 hours a day, and you're going to be running around the 70-80% chlorine output, because pools need a lot. As we come into winter, we don't need that amount of chlorine, and we don't need the pump run time. So I do it sort of like a wave. Right, so we're in the middle of summer, we're up here running 8 pumps, 8-10 hours a day, nearly maximum chlorine. As we start going down, we're hitting the bottom of the wave in winter, which we're coming into now. So I've just done the adjustment on this one, but I'll do it again. Right, so I need to turn this off. If you can see here, we've got 2 bars, right? That's the amount of chlorine we're producing. Right, so I can go, so in summertime, I'm going to be up around here, right? Nearly 90%. Right, but at the moment we don't, so I've dropped that down to 2. Right. Now this has also got the timer in there. Right, so we can go in the timer. Now it's going to come on at 10 o'clock in the morning, because this customer has solar on the roof, right, solar electricity. So I want to run the pool in the middle of the day, so in theory it's not going to cost me any power. And I'm going to run it for 2 hours a day. That's it. Right, so in summertime, 8 hours a day, maximum chlorine. Wintertime, 2 hours a day, and that is just to keep that water turning over so it stays clean. Very, very important to keep control of your chlorine in wintertime. Now, this client actually used to have a cover on the pool, left it running on 8 hours a day for the whole of winter. Right, just forgot about it, pulled it out. You can't really notice it now, but if you drop the water line on this, there is actually a distinct colour difference between what was out of the water and what's under the water, because at the end of the day, chlorine's a bleach. Right? This is a fiberglass pool. Right? So it's actually bleached the surface. Right? It's changed the colour slightly, so when the water drops down, you can see it. It drives him crazy too, because he's got OCD. Right? So very important to control your chlorine output and your pump run time, because you leave it running for 8 hours a day, you're throwing money away, right? And it's going to make too much chlorine. The other point on here is our solar controller. Right? So everyone understand about solar. It's got a pump, sucks the water out of the pool, goes up on the roof. You've got the black matting that runs around on the roof. As you can see here now, it's in winter mode. Right? Because we're in Melbourne, we're not going to warm the pool up this time of year. Even with the sun coming out today, it may get to 25 on the roof, which will kick the solar in, but we've got 50,000 litres of cold water there. It's not going to make a difference to it. So by turning this to winter mode, what that does, it turns the pump on for 5 minutes every day. Right? The reason why this is a good thing, if you leave that pump sitting there for 6 months turned off, especially an older pump, when you go to turn it back on, there's a fair chance it's going to seize, right? Because it's not running. The bearings are getting old and stuff like that. You'll turn on, it'll just start humming. Go, Adam, solar pumps, I'll have to come for a new one. Right? So it's better to keep things turning over than turn off completely. So it'll turn the pump on for 5 minutes every day, and also flushes out the system. Right, so these are all just maintenance precaution things to do, so when it comes to summertime again, your pool's going to fire up and it's going to work well. So that's 2 of my winter tips for the day.